Alright you guys, for this activity I would like you guys to take a white sheet of paper and either fold it into thirds or just draw lines like I did. I actually folded it and drew lines because the folds don't show up very well on the document camera. Okay? In the first column, I'd like you guys to write down the Pythagorean Theorem and draw a right triangle. Doesn't matter what you label the letters as. Okay? Hopefully you guys know, you guys have already learned, the Pythagorean Theorem basically states that if WTF is a right triangle, then c squared equals a squared plus b squared. And of course, c is the hypotenuse, and then a and b are the legs. Okay? The converse of the Pythagorean Theorem is just the opposite. This states that if c squared equals a squared plus b squared, then triangle WTF is a right triangle. Okay? Now, there are some other theorems that kind of take things a step further. Okay? What I'd like you to do in the second column, I folded this page under. You guys don't have to do that. I just did that because the document camera keeps me from moving my paper over there. In the middle column, I'd like you to take this triangle and draw it the exact same way, but stretch C just a little bit longer. So, in the second column, c squared is going to be greater than a squared plus b squared, but everything else is going to be the same. Just c is going to be a little bit bigger. Okay? So, first step, let's copy segment WF. So I'll draw a segment here. Okay. Then I'll take my compass. I'm going to fold this over. I'll measure WF. Take that same measurement over here. Okay. Now I'm going to copy this angle. So I'll start with an arc. Make the same arc over here. Then I'm going to measure this distance. Oops, I meant to measure it this way. Measure the same distance over here. Okay. And now all I'm going to do is I can kind of see how long C is. I'm going to make this C even longer. Okay, so it doesn't matter how much longer, I'm just going to go all the way to the pink line. Alright, so everything's the same except C is bigger. And then I draw this here. Alright, so everything's the same, but when I stretched out C, some other things changed about the triangle. If c squared is greater than a squared plus b squared, then what do you think happens to BAT? Go ahead and write what you think below, and then pause the video and discuss with your classmates. Okay? Alright, for this last thing, you're going to do just the opposite. Everything about the triangle is going to be the same, except c squared is going to be smaller than a squared plus b squared. So you're going to take this side and make it shorter. can't really see. Take this side and make it shorter. Okay? So we'll start the same way. Actually, let me draw my segment first. Okay. I'm going to measure WF again. Take that same measurement over here. Ooh, looks like I got it right. I'm going to copy angle F again. First I'll draw this arc. Bring that same arc over here. Then I will measure this distance. Measure that same distance over here. Alright, and so now the only thing I'm going to change is I can kind of see how long C is. I'm going to make C shorter. So I'm just going to go maybe a little bit past the X. Okay? Oops, I meant to do that in blue. My bad. There we go. Okay. So, once again, when I changed the length of side C, some other things about the triangle changed. Okay, so, if C squared is less than A squared plus B squared, then what changes about triangle IDK? Go ahead and write what you think below, then pause the video and discuss with your classmates.